What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Carissa. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and join the fam. So what I have here today is a Sephora haul. For those of you who don't know, Sephora has a 20% off sale, usually around this time of year, and they also have one in the beginning of the year. So I jumped on the opportunity to get a discount at Sephora because they only have sales twice a year, so I capitalize on it when I can. So how you get this qualify for the sale is they have 3 tier levels on their rewards program. So you have Beauty Insider, Sephora VIB, and then you have VIB Rouge. At this moment, I'm VIB, but I'm very close to getting VIB Rouge, which I think you have to spend $1,000 in a calendar year to qualify for VIB Rouge. But I kind of want to get it, but at the same time, I don't want to live with the fact that I've spent $1,000 in makeup. So if I get it, I'll let you guys know, but I don't plan on getting it. I've spent way too much already. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Okay guys, so I have 3 bags here, and so what I'm gonna do, I'm literally just going to grab things and discuss why I picked them up and what they are. This video isn't gonna be in any type of order, so let's see. So here's the first bag that is broken. The first item I got is a Glam Glow mask. And the reason why I picked this up, I actually got a sample of this for my birthday. So what Sephora does, they have like 2 options, like little gift options that you can pick from when you are registered or your birthday is registered in their system. So I decided to pick up the Glam Glow gift that they had, and it came with this mask and a sample and the moisturizer. So this is the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment Mask, and this is for problem skin, skin imperfections, pore refining, mattifying, and clarifying. And I really enjoyed the gift sample that I got, so I decided to pick up the full-size version. This is 1.7 ounces, so this should last me quite a bit. The sample size I got was very, very small. The package was like that big, so that got me through 3 masks. So I decided to just go ahead and get the full size because I love the way it made my face feel. It dries like hard on your face, and you can literally see your pores jumping out, or not your pores jumping out, but you can see your pores, and that just made me feel like, okay, like it's really getting into my skin. And once I take the mask off and I follow it up with the moisturizer, my skin feels like butter. And right now I'm definitely going through some skin changes because of the climate that I'm in now. My skin hasn't really been exposed to this level of cold, so I've been having like dry patches on my skin here lately. This has seemed to help with that a lot. Love that I picked this up. Here is the Stila 3D Dazzle Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow Set. So I've had this before in the color Kitten Karma, and that's also in this package, and these are great. So if you want to add a little sparkle to your eyeshadow look, this would be the item for you. I love how this just brings so much attention to your eyes, and I purposely got these because the holiday season is coming up, and I definitely want to add a little sparkle for New Year's and maybe even Christmas. So this is what they look like. These are the mini versions of what they actually, I'm not sure what the full size is, but this is quite a bit. I mean, this isn't something that me personally, I wouldn't wear these every day. So this will last you a while. I'm just gonna take these out and swatch these. So the first color is Golden Girl, and this is what it looks like. And so I'm just going to swatch all of these. So this color is really, that color is not This color is not as flashy as the one I've had before. So the Kitten Karma one, I believe, was pretty like spark. Okay, so yeah, this one, the second shade I'm swatching is called Perlina, and that one definitely is making a little bit more of a statement. And then this is the Kitten Karma one, which is the one I believe I've had before. And yeah, this one is also a little bit more shimmery. So this is what they look like. Like I said, this first one is really, it's okay. Yeah, so the other two appear a lot more glittery. Don't think the camera's picking up on that too well, but this is just gonna be something that will really complete your eye look if you're going for something a little bit more pizzazz. Definitely try these out. So next up, I have a Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paint, and this is in the color Uncensored. So this is what the packaging looks like. And so I'm a fan of Fenty Beauty. I've had her foundation, and Fenty Beauty is by Rihanna, just in case anyone didn't know. But I've tried their foundation before, and I love the foundation. It's very matte, so I really enjoyed that. So I did pick up a couple of items from their collection. But this one, this is the Stunner Lip Paint Liquid Lipstick. I love this packaging. I love the color. Let's swatch this and see what it looks like. So, oh, look at the applicator here. So this is, wow, that came up blood red. That's what it looks like. I'm a fan. I love red lipstick. I've worn red lipstick on this channel, so you guys probably can tell that I don't shy away from red lipstick with a neutral smoky eye. This is like what type of lip I would pair that with. So glad I picked this up. Next up, we have this VIB Beauty Trio, mini trio set. This is the Agave Treat Trio. So, like I said, I am experiencing some new things with this climate change. It is very cold where I live now, so my skin is kind of adjusting to the climate, and as well as that, my lips are. So I just needed something to treat my lips that I can just throw on, and it looks nice, but it also moisturizes, which is what I need. So this is what this comes in, just cute little tin foil type packaging. And then this is the trio set. Now this particular set, there's one in particular that's really popular, and it is the, let me get the names of it. So the first one is Candy Cane, which is the red one. The maple is like a brownish color, and then the last one, which is the most popular, is the natural. So I've heard really good things about not only this brand, but this product. So I'm gonna try it out, and hopefully it helps with the issue of having dry lips. Next up, we have this Museum of Ice Cream by Sephora collection. This is actually it's called the Sugar Wafer Palette. So what this is, it has a combination of contour shades, it has a highlighter, and a couple of blushes in here, which for the value, I believe this was 36 bucks. So anyway, I'm just gonna open this up so we can take a look at it. I love opening new makeup. This concept is so cute, and the Museum of Ice Cream is known for like being pink all over and having like that fun, like playful theme. So I like how they kept that going with this packaging. And then this is the, oh, this is so pretty. It comes with a mirror. And these, I don't know, my hand is in the way, but this is the first part of the palette, and this is, one is a contour shade, I see a highlighter and a blush, or I mean that could be a highlighter as well. And then this is the other portion of it with more neutral colors. This lighting is going in and out. Sorry guys. Okay, there we go. So this highlighter, and then a blush, and then a contour shade. I think this is adorable. And for the value, like I said, I think this is worth it. The packaging is compact, so this will be something I definitely pack with me when I travel. I also picked up the Huda Beauty palette. So she has a few of these out in different tones. So there is like a jewel tone version of this. There's like a blue sapphire palette like this. She has a pink, more natural color palette like this. So there's quite a few of these little mini palettes. This one in particular is called the Amethyst Obsessions. So this is the more purpley one, and ironically, because I have brown eyes, purple is known for bringing out brown eyes, but I didn't really have any purple eyeshadow. So that's what made me pick this palette up over the others. I'm not gonna lie, the others did really appeal to me though, but I ended up picking up another palette so that I feel like had all those colors plus some, but we'll get into that in a minute. But this is the palette, very compact, definitely travel friendly. I plan on taking this home with me whenever I go visit. It comes with a little mirror, and these are the shades. I mean, this is gorgeous. If you have brown eyes, definitely check this out. I can't wait to play around with this. The casing is magnetic. I mean, she hit a home run with this for me because people, you know, love options. And so I think the fact that she had so many options with different shades and you can kind of pick what theme you want to go with, I think that was brilliant. So I cannot wait to play around with this. As you can see, I'm not afraid of color. This is my eye look today. So I am living for this. So that was bag number 1. So let's jump into bag number 2. This is bag number 2. This one, so let me just preface this. So Sephora, the sale started this weekend. So I actually went into Sephora 2 different times, and the first time I was more subdued. I was like, okay, I already know what I want to get. You know, I was reeled in, I got in and got out. The second time I did the complete opposite. I was just browsing, throwing things into my bag, and just took my time. So I ended up spending so much more money the second time around. But I mean, I wanted to capitalize on the sale. So it is what it is. Makeup lasts you a while if you take care of it. So I just had to say that this was not all at one time. This was 2 different trips. So this bag is a lot heavier. So let's reach in here. The first thing I got was this perfume. This is the Nest Black Tulip perfume. Oh my gosh. So I had a sample of this from, you know how you get your rewards points, so you can redeem your rewards points for mini samples, mini bottles of perfume or whatever. And so I got this as a sample, and I was like, this is my scent. This is what, if I had to pick a scent to describe myself, this would be it. This is very dark but florally, and it's really hard to intermix the two. Like, I have scents that are very musky and like they're feminine, but they have that deep musk to them. So for example, I have the Dior, like the Miss Dior is known for having that deep musky scent. I have YSL Black Opium that has that dark, like musky, but yet it smells great. So I tend to play along that theme. But with this one, this was good enough for me. Like, it was dark enough that it didn't feel like I was completely abandoning what I typically go for, but at the same time it was new to me. It still had a little hint of floral in it. So that's why I picked this up. For me, floral scents are okay, but they're not my ideal. So like Marc Jacobs Daisy, I know is like super popular, but to me it's just, that's just not my cup of tea. So I thought this struck a great balance between that floral and musky scent that I like. So they did well with this. Next thing we have here is the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm All Over Diamond Veil highlighter. It's basically a highlighter, and this is called How Many Carats. So this is the packaging, very metallic, very like a silver metallic color. And like I said, I really wanted to dive into the Fenty Beauty realm. I hear people go on and on about it. She's already hit a home run, in my opinion, with the foundation. So I decided to take a deep dive into some of her other products. I love this packaging. This is what it looks like. It's like that metallic packaging, and then this is the highlighter. So it has a mirror here, and then it's just this like glittery yet subtle sheen. And so I'm gonna swatch this. I'm gonna do the other hand. Wow, and this, it feels like, I don't know what this feels like. It feels like a little marshmallow. It's so like plush. This is like the most plush highlighter I've ever felt. And so this is, oh gosh, this lighting is terrible. So this is the, there we go. This is what it looks like. When you turn your head, you might blind somebody with this. And that's what I'm here for. And like, it's like, I wish this camera was picking this up a little bit better. So like, look at that. In the light, like you can obviously see the glitter, but then you have like the one angle and it's like, there it is. You know, like, and I live for that. This is gonna be perfect for nights out on the town, where if I have a really natural makeup look, I can throw this highlighter on and just like let the highlighter speak for the rest of my makeup, if that makes sense. So you know those nights where you don't really want to go all out with your eye makeup, this would be what I would choose to go all out with instead. So it'd be natural, but it'd still be like a hint of like, hey, here I am. So that's just my makeup taste. I'm glad I picked this up. This is for face and body. So this would be good to put on like your collarbone and your, not only that, but your lid, not just your T-zone and all that stuff. So next we have the Marc Jacobs Omega Glaze All Over Full Luminizer. That is a lot. Oh, backstory behind this, there is no backstory. I saw this, watched it in the store, and was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. But I will say that I have had my eye on the bronzer version of this line. So the Omega line has like 2 bronzers as well. And I just really didn't want to take the plunge on spending $50 for a bronzer, because to me, bronzer is like, it's not really something that has too many variations in it. So what I mean by that is you could easily pick up a drugstore bronzer and be fine with that, versus spending $50 on a high-end bronzer and literally they're the same shade. You know, the formula, texture may be a little different, but to me, bronzer isn't something I would like necessarily splurge on. But a highlighter, I will splurge on that, because there's just so much you could do with a highlighter. There's different like sheens, different, like I showed you the Fenty Beauty, like the texture just gives you different looks. So that's the backstory behind that, is that this was an impulse buy. So packaging is very metallic as well, has that gold, like expensive money look to it, which I love Marc Jacobs. I've said before on this channel, I have his gel I think they're called highliners, which they're just like this gel crayon eyeliner, and that's by far the best eyeliner I've ever used. If they ever discontinue that, I will be sending a a email or a personal letter to Marc Jacobs himself and tell him he's lost his mind because he's losing out on so much money. But I'm sure I don't have to go there because everyone loves that eyeliner. So I'm opening it now. It comes like packaged again. And this is it. Whew. This is luxury, honey. Look at this. This is the lid. Wow. Very, like I said, looks like money. And this is the highlight. So it has this, it has a mirror, but this little piece of paper is covering it. This is it. Very, very pretty. And it's like a gold color. This is soft as well. So I'm just gonna swatch this for you guys on the back of my hand. And it's gonna be right next to the Fenty one so you can compare. So this is the Marc Jacobs one. This is definitely a golden bronze sheen versus the Fenty one. It's definitely like a glitter, more of a glittery, icy color. So I'm glad I picked this up. This is gonna be like my golden dewy go-to highlighter. So I feel like everyone needs one of those, especially with my skin tone. I walk that line between like fair and, you know, bronze. So for medium gals, this would be something that I would check out if I were you. I mean, I feel like this would work too for fair skin, definitely darker skin. This would be great. So this was a good find. I'm surprised they even had this in stock because he also has Marc Jacobs also has out a lip gloss that is in the same collection as the rest of the Omega limited edition stuff. And I cannot find that lip gloss, but I need it. It is like, it has a pink finish to it. It's like, it has a clear finish, but it has pink and gold specks in it. So it's like, it gives you that sheen, that shine, glittery look, but it's not loud. So I have to find it. If I do, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so let me just continue with the Fenty Beauty trend. So I did pick up both of her lip glosses, which they are called the Gloss Bomb. So one is a more mauve tone, and this one is called Fenty Glow. And then this one is more of a milky white, clear color, and this is called Diamond Milk. So, saw this online from another YouTuber, and that's what sold me on it because she had it layered on top of, like, she had a neutral lip, like a mauve brown tone, and she had this on top, and it added, and by this I mean the Diamond Milk one, and it gave her a certain sheen, and it had just the right amount of glittery specks in it to where it just looked amazing, especially on her. So I was just like, you know, I'm gonna give it a go. Let me swatch these for you guys. So first is the Fenty Bomb one, which is the mauve one I told you guys about. Swatch this on the back of my hand. Okay. And then the second one I'm going to show you guys is the Milk Bomb one, or excuse me, Diamond Bomb one. And then, ooh, that has, yeah, you'll be able to see it. So here they are. This is the Fenty Bomb. This is the Diamond, oh gosh, what's the name of it? Diamond Milk. So can you see how that Diamond Milk will definitely give you that subtle, glossy yet glittery glow? And then this is the Fenty Bomb, which this to me would be an everyday lipstick. Like, it doesn't have, like, it does have some specks in it, like some glittery specks, but to me, it's not anything to where I would feel intimidated wearing this on a day-to-day. If anything, this would be something that could go with any look that I could possibly think of, because it's a neutral. So the texture of them feel really good. I mean, these lip glosses have great reviews just because they don't have that stickiness to them, which if you've tried any MAC lip gloss, you get that stickiness, and it's like, oh my gosh, like if your hair is a centimeter next to your mouth, your hair is gonna get stuck to your lips with a MAC lip gloss, which, you know, doesn't bother some people, but if you constantly have to move your hair out of your face and things like that, that can be a nuisance. So I heard good things about these two, that you didn't have to worry about anything like that. So that is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. Next, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry Palette. Another pre-story about that. So when this first came out, I really didn't bite at it. I have the Morphe 35O palette, which has a lot of neutrals, which you'll see in a second that this palette has a lot of neutrals in it. So I wasn't really like, oh my gosh, I need this palette. So, you know, I follow quite a bit of makeup pages online. I have a Pinterest where I see a lot of makeup looks. So I kept seeing this palette come up. I kept seeing some looks that I really enjoyed. So it kind of just made me curious in the back of my head about the palette. So when I got in the store yesterday, saw it in person, swatched a few of the shimmery shades, and it was a done deal. It really didn't take me much to see that this would be a palette that I would enjoy just as much as the Modern Renaissance palette that they came out with a couple of years ago, last year. So it definitely plays along that field. I really like the formula of their eyeshadows anyway. Like I said, I have the Modern Renaissance palette by them, and I also have Subculture by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I know basically what they're capable of. So I'm glad I ended up getting this. This is the packaging. How could you not fall for that? Like, packaging is starting to be just as important as the product. Like, some people it may be even more important, but I'm not one of those people. So matching the box, this is the actual palette. Gosh, this is everything. And let me just say, I've been on a glitter kick as well. So this is so random, but my nails have a little bit of glitter in them. Like, you're not gonna be able to tell on this, but anyway, I'm on a glitter kick, guys, if you couldn't tell already. Comes with a mirror, but these are the colors here. So I'm just gonna show you guys this. So like I said, this is definitely a neutrally palette, but the shimmers are what sold me. So this is a better angle. Sorry guys about the lights, but these two right here, I cannot wait to play with those two colors. So it's a like silver glittery color, and then you have a copper glitter right here. You have a gold glitter there, and then you have like more of a rose gold glitter here. And then of course you have the transition shades to go along with those colors. And you also have like a little pop of color there with that reddish orange. So what was that? Oh, that scared me. And then another thing I really like about these palettes by Anastasia, they all come with a brush. So that's a good thing. Like I said, I'm glad I picked this up. I'm no stranger to her products or her palettes, so I figured, you know, this should be the same, if not better. So that is the Sultry palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay, last thing I picked up, the Lala Retro Whipped Cream, which is a facial lotion by Drunk Elephant. This is what the packaging looks like. It is purple at the top, like a lilac. Oh my gosh, this lighting is just ridiculous. This is the packaging. Anyway, picked this up because, like I said, I'm going through it. Me and my skin are going through it right now with this climate. So I picked up this moisturizer just because I figured I needed a moisturizer. I needed a moisturizer. So this had good reviews. I've heard a lot about Drunk Elephant. They seem to not disappoint. So I'm gonna give this a go and see how I like it. Like I said, this is definitely gonna be something I'm going to need, especially where I live. So that's why I picked that up. Not much to say there. Okay guys, so I also literally left Sephora and then stumbled upon an Ulta in that same mall I was in and spent money in Ulta too. So I don't know what's wrong with me. But here is my Ulta bag. So I got 3 items from there. The first I already took out of the box, but this is the Morphe 35V palette. And I mentioned earlier, I have a Morphe palette. It's the 35O. And I really enjoy that palette. But the only thing that deters me from using that palette is it's kind of big. It's not really something that you can pack like when you travel and stuff like that. So I wish I reached for that more, but that's one thing. And then ever since I bought that palette, there's been a million other palettes that have come out that I use. So I use the Tartelette in Bloom palette a lot, which is a lot smaller with a lot of the same colors, the neutral theme. So I kind of steered away from the 35O. I still enjoy it. And then the other thing that kind of deterred me from Morphe was their shipping. Their shipping at first, when I first bought that palette, was terrible. I believe they ship from California. I don't know if that's where they're located. I'm pretty sure it is. But the shipping took forever. I didn't like their shipping. So now that Morphe is in Ulta, I think that's a great business move. Just because it has grown to be such a popular brand, it only makes sense to have it where people can easily access it and get their brushes and their palettes. So they wised up when it came to that. So people like me who probably will not buy Morphe online ever again, I would just go in the store or one of their store locations that they've opened up store locations as well. I'd rather just do that than get them to ship me my items because I can't deal with that headache. So this is the 35V, like I said. Let's go ahead and open this. This is pretty, right? So I picked this up because this had a variety that all the palettes I own right now didn't have. So I was really drawn to these blues. I was really drawn to this like blue brown here. I've always wanted a blue brown shade, but I just didn't find a palette that I really wanted that had that shade plus others. But this sold me. Here's the neutrals, you know, typical of Morphe. They have like a little section where it's neutral everyday, like your blending shades. And then you have some pretty transitional shades here, some pinks, some oranges. Does have some shimmers, so there's about maybe like 12 or so shimmers in here as well. But what really drew me in was, like I said, the blue brown, and then also these blues here. Like I said, I don't shy away from colors, so I can't wait to see what looks I can figure out and come up with. I'm definitely gonna browse online as well, see what other people have come up with this palette to get some inspo. So this is the Morphe 35V. Last 2 items I picked up are some lashes. So you guys, if you have any lash recommendations, let me know because I love lashes. Like, I'm currently wearing some now. You probably won't be able to tell from this video, but I am the type of girl now that like I have to complete my look with lashes. Like, especially if I'm like going out or something. On a day-to-day basis, it depends on how I'm feeling. But if I'm going out, I'm putting on lashes. So right now I'm just playing around with the demi wispies, like that's just gonna be the most, to me, one of the most natural looks you can go for. So if you're new to lashes and you want to start off with like trying to apply false lashes and you don't know where to turn because there's a lot of different styles out there, start with the demi wispies. They're natural looking. Been my go-to ever since I started wearing lashes. But anyway, so here's a set of demi wispies that I picked up from Ulta, the multi-pack, because like I said, I love lashes. So this comes with 5 pairs. They're the Ardell demi wispies, and this was actually $8.50 on sale. The original price is $11.99, but I mean, you get 5 pairs of lashes, and you can obviously reuse lashes as many times as you want. So this will last me a little bit. This is my go-to, like I said, so I definitely was due for some more of those. And then the last thing I got was another set of lashes that are a little bit more, a little bit different, a little bit more flair to these. These are the wispies, but they are a little bit more bunched together at the top there. There you go. So these are still gonna be somewhat natural, but these are gonna add more volume and add more attention to your eyes than the demi wispies. The demi wispies to me are great for a natural look, and it's like having the demi wispies to me are like having eyelash extensions. Like, you know, the eyelashes aren't long enough to be natural. Well, for most people are gonna know your eyelashes they are too long to be your real lashes, but they look natural enough to where it's not like distracting. So that's what the demi wispies are for me. So for this is gonna be like some, hey, I'm trying to draw attention to my eyes. So that's why I picked these up. We'll see how they look on. I've had a style like this before and I like them, so that's why I picked them up. Okay guys, that is my makeup Sephora haul. Please let me know in the comments if you have any of these items, or if you plan to pick up any of these items. Let me know what other content you want to see from me, and thanks you guys for tuning in.